So guys, let me tell you guys one thing I have actually failed to understand. Why is every African woman marrying a white man? And it is not the fact that they are marrying white men that is even annoying and perturbing. That is not it. If you have decided to marry a white man, marry a presentable white man. Marry a white man with money. Marry a white man we can look at and say, okay. Why are you marrying nonsense? Why are you marrying a madman from the USA that used to be in the mental hospital? Then he escaped from the mental hospital and came to Africa, booked his first flight to Africa. That is that you have decided to settle with. As per why? Why? Is it because we want half-caste kids? What are you looking for? Like, guys, I don't understand it. I have failed to understand it. Do I sound like I'm ranting? Yes, I am. Because it doesn't make any type of sense at all. I just saw this girl from Nigeria on TikTok. She just got married to this man. The man has never even smiled in any of her videos. Then, allegedly, this man is a rapist abroad, wherever he's coming from. He has married before in Kenya and the wife divorced him. Why are you people marrying this man? Why? Why would you marry a poor colonizer? Why would you marry a poor colonizer? As per what are you going through in life? What are you going through in life that you'd be marrying a poor white man? Why are you even talking to poor white men? Eh? Somebody was mad in the USA. Somebody was mentally unstable. He was just released from prison. He got his $300 or $200. You know, flights from there to here for them are very cheap. He got his $200, $300, came to Africa with $1,000 like this. Came to settle in Africa. And now you're just seated on this man's chest very happy. Why would you put your ancestors in that situation? Why would you put your ancestors in that situation? Now your ancestors are just rolling in the grave because you have decided to marry poor white man. Why? Why, my sister? Explain. Why are you with a poor white man? Why are all of you? Oh my God, guys, I'm frustrated on you people's behalf. Like, I don't know. I'm too frustrated on you people's behalf. Like, what do you mean? You're marrying a poor... Oh God, wow. Wow, has it reached to this? Are we that desperate to marry white people? Why? Why? As per why?
Okay, welcome back to my channel. And where did this gist start from? This gist started from TikTok, where one of the big TikTokers called Imo, she came out and started accusing African women for marrying old white men. On this social platform, everybody is entitled to their opinion, to their decisions. And also, everybody is entitled to post what makes them happy. And also, everybody in this world is entitled to marry that person they feel makes them happy, gives them the happiness. Yes, Imo, we do agree with what you said, with what you talked, with what you discussed, with what you brought out on the internet. It's very okay. Yes, but on the other side of it, I don't agree with you. Why? I'll feel comfortable marrying that old person because of the benefits that I would want. Why would I stay to an African man? Yet he has made me suffer, he has made me see pepe, and I find a white man who is old to be my father, but he is there to love me for who I am. Yes, he might be twice my age, but if I decide to love him, that's my choice. That's not your choice. Yes, we do agree with your opinion, we do agree with your words, but still, we also have feelings, we also have choices, we also have a life to decide for ourselves. So you shouldn't come out and start pointing at us, condemning us, abusing us, big words, because we decided to take a path. If you didn't take that path, let us be in peace and we enjoy our life with old men. Besides, you are saying we are marrying old men. White old men who are colonized. Come out and show us your man. When you show us your man, we shall also say, okay, she has a right. Is this the man that is making her abuse a fellow African woman? If that lady chose her decision, I think it was her decision. It was her right. Yeah, on this platform, everybody is entitled to their choices. Like right now, I'm coming out because it's my opinion, it's my choice. But it doesn't give you a right to come and start punching me because I made a decision. It's their decision, because whatever decision you make in life has consequences, whether positive, whether negative. So I'm going to take you along to how people responded to her. Others told her it's okay. I have different opinions, and all of them were trying to show her that there is a brighter and better side in marrying old men. Yes, they are old to be our grandfathers, they are colonized men, they are very old, they are white men. But if that man loves me, if that man understands me, why would I stay in poverty? Yet I'm going to marry that white man, I'll get papers, and those papers will make my future better. Yes, some people, their futures will not be better. Some people will face the worst nightmare, but still, on the other side of life, we have a happy life. Yeah, we have a positive life. Not everybody that married a colonized white man is suffering. No, there are some colonized white men who are old and they are able to love you and provide for all your needs and pamper you and give you that love that you didn't get from a black man. Why don't you also speak about those old black men who are marrying young girls? By the way, Imo, come out and show us your man. When you show us your man, we shall also be comfortable in our comfortable seats and we keep quiet. We shall not say anything, but we are not going to remain quiet when you are coming out, punching us, telling us why are we marrying colonized old white men. Colonized white men, it's like a bet. You'll find the right one, you'll find the bad one. So it's your choice. Whatever choice you take, that decision is yours, because you are going to face the consequences that are going to come out of it. Have you subscribed to my channel? Let me hope so. Give this video a like and give me your opinion about this issue, because she's saying, why is every African woman marrying a white old colonized man? What is your opinion? Let me take you along as you listen to these different opinions and we see how far this is going to take us.
So guys, I woke up this morning and I went to my TikTok page and I saw a lot of people tagging me on this particular
Jesus
page about interracial couple, black women dating white men. So I'll play the video for you guys to listen to what she said.
Why is every African woman marrying a white man? Marry a presentable white man. Marry a white man with money. Why are you marrying nonsense? Why are you marrying a madman from the USA?
So first of all, before I say what I have to say, let me correct her about one thing. Not every black or African woman wants to marry or date a white man. Like she said, why does every black or African woman wants to date a white man? And also, she calling out every black girl or African woman dating or marrying a white man. That's really, really rude to interracial couples. To be honest, that's really, really rude. And I'm sorry to disappoint you guys. I'm not in that category she mentioned. So you all should stop tagging me. If she doesn't really like interracial couples, she should keep her opinion to herself, because no matter how she talks on social media, that can make us black women leave people we are with and people we are happy with, people who treat us right, no matter how they look, no matter how financially they are. So a black woman being with a white man who's not good looking or has a lot of money, she's happy, my dear. She's really, really happy, and she's getting princess treatment. A lot of people who are in a relationship where there is a lot of money, he's good looking, and they treat them really bad, but they can't leave. Some just stay there for the money. So please, you all should stop coming for me in my relationship. Everyone is different and everyone has the reason why they are in every... So guys, I've gotten a response from your favorite content creator. You all have been tagging on my page. And here is what she said.
The colonizers' wives have started stitching my video. Marafaka.
So first of all, I didn't really take it personal because a lot of people were tagging me on her page. So when I watched the video and I heard everything she said, so I was just trying to make some correction on what she said. But wait a minute, why does she always swear and scream on her videos? If you have made your video more specific, I won't get tagged. And secondly, why are some people so ignorant? Because she said what you want to hear, that doesn't mean she's right. You don't have to swear, you don't have to call people's name just because you wanted to give your opinion. That's really rude. At least give your opinion more nicely. And these people you're trying to share your opinion with, you don't know how strong their mental health is. So just as your fans have been commenting in my comment section and you didn't even mention me and you weren't even referring to me, okay, fine, I get that, it's none of my business. So how about the people you're talking about, like the people your fans are saying you're talking about? Do you know the state of mental health they have? Just imagine you cursing and swearing at people's. These people are humans and you're swearing at them, calling them names because of their life choices. Do you know, because of some of the videos you make on social media, people can get depressed and even question their existence. So it's fine, you can give your opinion, but please just give it nicely. You don't have to be rude, you don't have to swear at people. These people are humans, they are not trees. And once again, I am not taking it personal, I'm just upset with the way she put her opinions out there.
Marry a presentable white man. Marry a white man with money.
Stop your cheap and stupid rants against my African sisters. If you want to rant, then rant against white men like me. You should know how many African women come to my inbox asking me, Dr. Nico, don't you have any friend that is interested in dating me? The issue is that all of my white Muzungu friends are in relationships. And on this side of the planet, it's not normal to just add an extra relationship like they do in Uganda. In my country, polygamous relationships are not normal. So the men that are in the market here are not representable and not rich. And I'm very proud that African sisters are willing to take care of them. At the same time, these white men have no problem that our African sisters have a number of children. They lovingly take care of those children that are not even biologically theirs. Compare that to some of the African men who would just knock up these women and then leave them. I have seen that many of these relationships of African sisters with non-representable white men are very long-lasting. They don't break up. They are happy in their relationship. And I wonder, Miss Rand, what is it exactly that you are looking for in a relationship? Because if it's just likes on TikTok, then I don't really think that you have a very healthy relationship.
White man. Marry a presentable white man. Marry a white man with money. Marry.
I don't want to laugh because it's funny, but on the flip side, it's not really funny. I'll say this. Handsome men, ugly men, rich men, poor men, all of them are capable of giving you pepe. Okay? So people choose the pepe they can manage. Choose what you can manage. Imagine you living your life with that your ugly looking man according to standards of beauty, because clearly they have standards. You are posting videos with your man and somebody somewhere is stressed because of how your man looks. Do you hear how crazy that is? Anyway, guys, this kind of mindset normally comes from African women who have never traveled outside of Africa and lived in predominantly white societies. Because if you have, you'll understand that a majority of white people are poor. A majority of them are poor. A majority of them, to African standards, they are comfortable. They have a house, they have electricity, they have water, they have school fees for their children, they have probably, the government takes care of some other social aspects here and there. So they are comfortable to African standards. But a majority of white people are poor. Okay? So a majority of people are just dating regular folks. And also proximity. White men in Africa are very few. If you go to their country, they are everywhere. But I will leave this at this. For those who go for men because of their physical attraction and their physical features, tell us in the comments how that goes, because we both know they have no simani, and then 2, they're just good to look at, and that's it. But again, Imo, instead of you stressing about how other people's partners look like and their financial status, can you at least show us yours, that is African, rich and handsome? Show us. Give us some notes, because you are judging us and you don't understand. Show us your man so that we take notes and say, oh la la, okay. You know, you cannot just be hating from outside the club. No. Show us yours. Give us tea on how to capture a handsome black man. Because 99.9% of African women will want to settle with African men. But because of paper they have received, and maybe they moved away from the country, they have to explore other options. And I've always been the type to preach, explore your options before you settle, because you don't know, maybe your husband is in Vietnam. Maybe your husband is the one now in China producing designer bags. Judges not.
Jesus.
As long as you're happy, African women, go where you're loved. Even if your husband is I got to go.
I get comments like this. 2 or 3 comments every time I post a video. Stay with your white race. Well, that's gonna be hard, because let's see this. I don't think she's gonna take this off. I don't think she's taken it off since I put it on her hand. What, 5 years ago? Stay with your white race. That one's gonna be tough. Oh, that's a good product too. Try to put y'all on. I stay trying to put y'all on, but I always get these hate comments, and it don't bother me. We get looks and this, that, and the third all the time, but it'd only be the ones that with 5 followers and block profiles. That feel good, baby? Mm-hmm. What you think about that comment?
I think it's ignorant.
There we go.
Make sure you get the back.
Oh yeah. She loves this, guys. If your woman ain't doing this, if your man ain't doing this for you,
Or woman.
or woman,
Because we don't discriminate.
sure don't.
And we don't judge. Unlike some people.
We listen and we don't judge. Stay with me. Read this comment again. We don't serve your kind. Well, I promise you, that statement is true. If I ever ask my wife to serve me,
Oh my gosh, sounds good. We go to sleep.
that's good. You can stop it, baby. Take